Look, I want to do Ask Tomorrow music minus Drake vocals. So no Drake vocals. Minus Drake vocals. Too easy. You want to sing that? I'm gonna let you sing that.
That's the only part that we see. We all go, "What I came back for you. I just needed time to do what I had to do." We ain't singing that shit, but apparently Rick Ross must know because he went on with Ebro, where Ebro just flat out lied to the people. Man, watch this.
The internet will likely try to make something of you being like, "Hey, play that joint without the Drake vocals. I want y'all to sing along."
Without Little Man.
See, that's you trying to put on a show.
Let me tell you some shit. Me being a boss, you gotta understand. This French Montana right here, this is my brother.
Now, in order to fully understand why the hell he mentioned French Montana first, let's rewind y'all to why Drake and Rick Ross is beefing, because Drake didn't even know he was beefing until Rick Ross seen everybody kicking Drake while he's down.
I might take it latest girl and cuff her like I'm Ricky. Can't believe he jumping in.
What was the root cause of the falling out with Drake? Someone had told me it was because of the way he had treated French on a record. Is that?
I mean, I spoke on that on the record I released. I don't follow you because you sent the motherfucking cease and desist to French Montana. Was it something really deep? Nah, that though. But if you see if it's real, it's real. But anything other than that, it's not too dramatic to me. You know, do something that's make it more than what it is. It could, and that's what it is.
Could that ever be something you could ever see, like you guys talking it out?
You never know. If it send me a bottle of Luke Belaire, especially the white one, you know, you
the
never
white
know.
Bottle, yeah. You obviously jumped into the arena with the Kendrick Drake that happened. Do you feel like the sport has been like reignited with what has been going on the last year or so?
I'm not just gonna say, you know, reignited, but I felt like, you know, that was something that was necessary. It was something that, you know, the streets needed, the culture needed.
This nigga turning 50. Every song that made it on a chart he got from Drizzy.
If you ever wish payday came sooner, this might actually help. There's a banking app called Current with a bunch of useful features. And one of the main ones lets you access up to $750 of your paychecks early. If you switch your payroll over with Current, you get a full set of features like paycheck advance, fee-free overdraft, and the build card and more. There's everything in one app. I actually like that myself, which is why I partner with them. And right now, they're giving $75 to anyone who signs up using my link or scans the QR code on the screen. If you scan the QR code, it'll take you straight to the sign-up page where you can create your own account. Just go through the normal sign-up steps, enter information, order your card. After you complete those steps, you'll see the option pop up to enter my promo code, which unlocks the $75 bonus when you switch your direct deposit. So make sure you go through the full sign-up process so you don't miss it. If you ever feel like managing money is stressful and tight sometimes, it's definitely worth checking out because that's literally what it's designed for. No, the streets didn't need that. The streets actually did not need none of that. You rewriting history that we not finna sit here and believe. You mad because, bruh, you try to say, oh, he unfollowed French Montana. I mean, he sent a cease and desist letter from to French Montana, and so I unfollowed. And then you came with that weak ass song that nobody was feeling, and then he killed you on push-ups. We had to cut it up in snippets like that because UNG gonna strike us to hell. So yeah, bruh, because if the streets needed that, why don't you keep it on wax? Why did you start trolling and doing all this weak ass shit that you think we forgot?
Hold up. I'm at the pool party. BBL Drizzy, I'm at the pool party. And they just called you a petty. You a chomo? They backed it up at the party. Come on, black boy.
What your lingo was. 21, get your first street cred. But you feel like you a slime in your head. Lingo said you could get the north side. Two chains say you good, but he not. They not like us. 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 They not like.
Oh, it's such a beautiful day. Me waking up from a nap, I just realized BBL Drizzy called his mommy on me. He shared their text messages between each other. Cupcake Drake, tell your mama you stayed out past your curfew, white boy. You wanted to hang at the park with the niggas, smoke weed with the niggas while we washed our old school Chevys. White boy, you got a Chevy, white boy? I doubt it. But anyway, big nose. Big nose. Boy, you had 25% body fat with a carved out 6-piece. Stop. We know what time it is. That shit costs 40 bands. Stop. But tell your mama, well, in Miami, we say old girl. Tell your old girl she a beautiful lady. I told you that before, and I meant that. But you tell your mama, white boy, you stayed out at the park too late. And you can't call her when you get in this shit. This shit too deep to call your mama, white boy. Back to the luxuries of life. I might write a song that they call Who Knows? Who knows? One thing about, I'm gonna say this. You niggas with them BBLs, you niggas, I'm speaking specifically to you niggas with BBLs. If you got a fake body, you got a fake mind, nigga. Leave that shit to them cute bitches walking around in YSL heels. Not you bitch niggas in OVO. The pastrami posse.
So ask him why we didn't hear Drake out, or he let people sing for Drake on the Diced Pineapple. You know, that's everybody's favorite shit. And we all get together and we call me crazy, well, at least you call me. Feel better when you let it all, don't it, girl? And we can't even hear nothing.
Yo, Ross, you gonna lose his verses like with your animosity with Drake. You gotta play the boy. It's Iceman time. You gotta play the boy, Ross. Come on. Don't cut your nose off to spite your face. Hey, all of Drake's new ops, don't cut your nose off to spite your face. Okay? Drake turned you up. You turned him up too. Play the full record, bro.
You are. Yeah, you are. Oh, baby, you are. Make that music, Ricky Rozay.
Nah, you gotta play. I'm sorry, Ross. This don't hit. Wale not even there. You see, Wale shit was.
Things get right. But we couldn't even hear that part, bro. So Drake was right. Every song you got that's on the charts, it came from Drizzy. Well, not every song, but the majority of them. But let's listen to this because it sounds like a tap out.
Drake, if you listening to this, homie, listen to me. My nigga, shine. I don't want to see you lose. No real nigga want to see you lose. That ain't what niggas about. This culture, this game, this rap shit, this ain't what it's about. I don't want to see you lose. Real niggas just want to see real niggas shine together. Real niggas come up together. You understand? When I was the number one nigga in the rap game, I showed niggas love. When French was on fire, he showed niggas love. When other niggas
Hold
get
on
their
now,
turn.
we still on fire?
No. Don't get it fucked up. I said it tonight. I said something tonight, and it touched me because I said it.
Yeah.
I said, damn, I signed a 6-album contract for a $30,000 advance. I flew in on a $50 million jet. We never complained. We never cried.
Never.
We hustled our way out of any situation we was in.
1,000,000%.
You understand?
1,000,000%.
Nigga don't hate on no nigga. And when I said that on stage, my nigga, I let DJ Nasty call that shit out. Whatever we gonna do, DJ Nasty, you let me know. Okay, we doing Aston Martin minus the Drake vocals. And when I said that, my nigga, wherever homie at, look, Montana still fuck with you on 1,000.
Yeah, shout out to Drake.
Listen to me.
It's all love.
Montana done came to me and nigga, we done had conversations, nigga. Listen. We ain't on no I'm not on no disrespectful shit. Montana, a real nigga. Ricky Rozay, you know me. You know I love to be disrespectful. That's what I am. But my nigga, listen, it's deeper than rap. It's deeper than rap, homie. This is the first time I said this. Montana, fuck with you the long way. You understand? Ain't no funny shit on this side. It's 1,000. And when I play records, I perform records, my nigga. Ricky Rozay was the biggest nigga in the game, nigga. I had motherfucking John Legend and all the biggest niggas in the game on speed dial, ready to do albums with me. We collaborated with the niggas all my homies wanted to. We never said niggas weren't qualified, but homie, what we was saying was at the time, niggas was speaking for you. Niggas have the biggest niggas in the game on speed dial. But the niggas in the studio, Montana, like, call my nigga Drake. Cool, call homie. Before I knew him, just on some 1,000 shit. I would love to throw in right now, that's when you had the big nose, but we ain't gonna go there.
Shout out to Drake, man. Let's not. You was doing good.
Shout out.
You was doing good.
Almost ended on a positive note.
You was doing good.
This the first time I'ma say this.
You was doing good.
This the first time I'ma say this. Shout out to homie.
Yeah, shout out to Drake, man.
Yeah,
We're
shout
with
out to
you,
homie.
man.
Montana riding for you, nigga.
Yeah.
You got real niggas on your side riding for you. And when you got real niggas riding for you, my niggas gonna respect it. I'm not gonna disrespect it.
Renaissance of a boss, the new Rick Ross.
Maybe y'all caught that or maybe y'all didn't. He talked about signing a trash ass deal, 30 grand advance, 6 albums. I pulled up in a $50 million private jet and all this shit and everything. Yeah, all right, cool. Sure. But that 30,000 shit, there are rumors that Iceman is Drake's last album on a major and that he's about to go independent and reap more benefits and more rewards and all of these things. So I think what ended up happening was Rick Ross must have probably caught wind of that and said, damn, bruh, y'all remember them old interviews where they used to basically talk about Drake and I had to kiss his ass?
Obviously, Drake's the fucking GOAT. Like, what? You guys have so many heaters together, too. What was it like meeting him for the first time?
Really?
Did you, like, see it in him right when you met him?
Most definitely. I remember I was actually kicking it with one of my bitches, and she was like, yo, Drake is so fucking dope. But she was a cool, fly chick, so I was like, play some of his music. I was at, maybe the next time or two, I was in the studio with Wayne, I met him, and it was just genuine. He was just a cool young, you know what I'm saying? You just seen, you just wanted to win.
Rewriting history is only going to be accomplished by the victors. If you're not one of those, you're not anything. And one thing that we tend to forget at times is that the internet records so much. The internet doesn't really forget. Now, I'm not one of those people who are going to sit here and act like I don't know every song off of Port of Miami, because I do. The push it to the limit, Port of Miami, Port again. Got nothing to lose, dog. I'm supporting the family. I'm not going to sit up here and act like it's my time for a moment. Wasn't just playing in my headphones back to back to back. And then when he came out with Triller, that he wasn't one of the hardest. When he came out with Deeper Than Rap, after that shit with 50 Cent, I thought 50 Cent wiped him out. But he didn't, and he kept on coming, and he kept on knocking it out with the mixtapes and all that, the Timeless Art of Marpage and all this shit. Rick Ross's catalog and his history in rap is dope. But it's what you do once shit goes off and once shit goes on. If you really, 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 really was on some, oh no, it was just whatever the hell, unfollow and leaving it alone and being like, bruh, I can't really support Drake no more because all the lame shit he's done is all coming out, bro. He done put a cease and desist letter on somebody I genuinely look at like a bro, and that's why he put French Montana in there to say, hey, my brother right here. Huh? Right. French ain't never been the hottest person in the game. Remember when Kendrick Lamar had basically came out with that Control verse and freaking whatever the hell his name is, French Montana was the #1 artist we was looking at in New York. Like, you gonna say something? It took Meek Mill with the get him, get him, get him, get him. They know me Millie. I barely went go with me Millie look like he sold 2 million. He was the one that came out and said something. Nothing else. So, no, we're not going to rewrite history for French Montana either. Y'all not hot. Y'all lukewarm. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, this ain't nothing but Rick Ross trying to fake get in the good graces because you seen French Montana basically like, ain't no problem with Drake, huh? Since it ain't no problem with Drake, I guess all this shit that you said before, nigga, I'm not forgetting any of that. See, it's what you say when you're mad at me that I think is the real. That's why, when I used to play this little outro, the love be fake, the hate be real, because it is. So Drake about to be on top. I don't even know what today's date is. Drake about to be on top in 6 days. And y'all now got to look at it for what it is. Only problem I have with Drake is the Heart Part 6. I didn't like it. You should have did exactly what you did now. Say, leave a freaking Instagram message, wipe off all your IG and say, this y'all king, this what y'all think y'all want. Watch this shit and disappear. That's what he should have did from the jump. Left a freaking sticky note written and put, this is y'all king. Have him replace me. And then y'all would have clamored for Drake to come back the same way that the whole entire rap industry is doing now. See, we found out early on that Young Thug, 21 Savage, Lil Baby, they all been talking for Metro Boomin and all of this shit and for Future and all these cats to squash all the beat because it wasn't nothing about brides. And Drake's want to get beats and shit while Metro Boomin was going through shit. That's it. All them other dudes that jumped out the window shaking ass, it is what it is. But in the words of Kendrick, motherfuck the big three, meaning French Montana and Rick Ross trying to team up with Drake to make this triangle. Nah. One thing for certain, two things for sure. You can't rewrite history. And Rick Ross, this ain't it, bro. But maybe I'm wrong. Y'all, let me know y'all thoughts on this one. I had another video I was going to drop, but we ain't going to do that. We'll drop it later. Click right here, though, to see that Fulio trial. Bruh, that shit crazy. Or click right here for the playlist, and I'll catch you on the next one.